Hello guys and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be checking out the Womier WK61 60% mechanical keyboard that was sent to me by Womier themselves. So this keyboard is a 60% keyboard, so it does not come with, the FN row, the arrow keys, or any of the other keys that you may see on a full size or TKL, so that is something to keep in mind. Now this keyboard goes for around $45 US. I've seen the price go from $45 to $50, but nothing ever higher than that. So this is a great option if you're on a budget. Without further ado, let's just get into the unboxing. Inside the box, you get the keyboard itself, you get a switch and keycap holder, the manual, a USB-C to USB-A wire, and it also comes with dark blue accent keys that you can put onto the keyboard if you want to. Now the keycap set on the keyboard that it comes with is pudding keycaps, so definitely for those RGB fans out there. Quality wise, there's nothing too crazy about the keycaps. They're just your typical OEM profile keycaps that are on the very thin side, so they're nothing super thick or anything like that. And another thing to mention regarding keycaps is that the keyboard is north facing, so make sure that the keycaps you're going to use for this keyboard are not cherry profile, because you may run into some keycap interference issues. The keyboard case itself is like a matte translucent light blue color that looks very pretty, especially when the RGB is on, so I am a big fan of the design of this keyboard. Now mine came with red switches, which are linear switches, but the cool thing is this keyboard is hot swappable. So I'll be changing out the switches and mounting this keyboard later on in the video. But before that, here is a quick stock sound test so you guys can hear how it sounds right out the box. So yeah, I think this keyboard sounds pretty decent right out the box. It doesn't sound crazy. The thing I noticed right off the bat is there is no foam in this keyboard whatsoever, which is a bit of a letdown. I wish they would have had at least plate foam. I've seen $25 keyboards have some sort of plate foam, and that foam goes in between the PCB and the plate, so it reduces that pinginess you heard in the video. And there is no case foam either. Now this doesn't sound that good stock, of course, but that could be easily fixed with some mods and different switches. The first thing I wanted to do was take this thing apart to see how it's built, and I wanted to put some cotton at the bottom of the keyboard because that does reduce the hollowness sound of this keyboard. And then the next thing I wanted to do is also put tape onto the back of the PCB. Now this gives it a deeper sound signature. So after I tape modded and cotton modded this keyboard, the next thing I wanted to do was work on the stabilizers. Now these do come pre-lubed, but I thought that the lubing was nice, but the wire balancing could have been a little bit better, so that's exactly what I did. I just went in there, wire balanced all of them, reapplied some dielectric grease to the wire. I added a little bit more lube to the housing via syringe lubing, but other than that, the stabilizers were pretty good stock, and I was very happy to see that. Once that's all said and done, I put the keyboard back together, and I went ahead and went all in on the RGB theme of this keyboard. I went for some all clear housing switches, and those are the TechWear Pro clear switches that I made a review video on a while back. The switches are a linear switch and they come factory lubed, so I felt like these would be a perfect fit for this keyboard. After I put in the switches, I put back the keycaps on, and wow, I was honestly surprised on how different and better it sounded with everything that I did. Now this isn't anything crazy, it didn't take me a super long time, it wasn't hard either, and I was very pleasantly surprised with the results. So here's a quick sound test so you guys can hear how it sounds with all the mods all done. I think it sounds very nice. I think it sounds a little bit on the deeper end. Now there is some hollowness still, but you know, I think if I use some sorbethane foam, I could have made it a little bit better, but I don't actually have that on me right now, so I just went with cotton. And I also think that overall the sound signature leans towards the deeper sounding side of things, and I believe it's because of the plastic case that this keyboard has. So if you ever wanted to build a quote-unquote locky keyboard or a deeper sounding keyboard, you're better off going with a plastic case. So overall, I'm very happy with how this keyboard turned out. If you wanted to buy this keyboard, I'll be leaving a link to it in the description below for you to check out. Also, if you care about RGB modes, feel free to stick to the end of the video and you'll be seeing all the different 19 RGB modes this keyboard has to offer. Other than that, let me know what you guys think about this keyboard in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.